How are we all doing today? It's just CPay back here to do another review. Now, I've recently been able to do a little bit more upper body stuff in regards to just lifting weights. So I've been able to actually kind of use a little bit more of these daily drivers type of pre-workouts, because when you're injured or when you're only doing lower body, you don't really take too many pump products because I don't really find that they help with the leg movements. They're to me more upper body. So the pre-workout that I've been able to use recently, and I've used it before in the past, but recently to see its effect on upper body is CBUM's Thavage pre-workout. Now, first thing I'll note is it is a pretty cool bottle. It looks quite premium to me. There's something about it. Maybe it's the coloring, maybe it's the font they use, etc., all that jazz. But it just looks pretty cool. I think it comes in 3 different flavors, maybe 4 now. They do limited edition releases and stuff like that. But the flavor that I wanted to go with was rocket candy. It was between this one and I think like a blueberry lemonade. Correct me if I'm wrong. Maybe it's blackberry lemonade, something like that. It is one of the more unique, flavor explanations that I can give you. So its smell is incredible. It's one of the best smelling pre-workouts I've ever smelled. And its taste, the first time I tried it, something was off about it. Like I just had a bottle of water, in my bag from work, poured it in, chugged down. I was like, fuck, something's missing. Then the next time I used it before, anything in my day. So I filled up with a really, really cold cup of water or bottle of water. And it tasted way better. We all have preferences, whether you like a drink to be, cool, cold as shit, room temperature, whatever, but it rarely ever truly affects the taste. Something in here affected the taste when it was warmer water. Not warm, but warmer. Whereas when it was in fucking cold ass water, it's really good. It's one of the better tasting pre-workouts. So I know that's a weird way maybe to look at the flavor, but that's just how I saw it. I'm going to quickly run by the panel. I'm not going to explain every ingredient, just going to be the basics. You've got L-citrulline at 6 grams. Remember, 2 scoops for a full servings. So 6 grams L-citrulline is fine to me. I don't really feel like you need anything more than 4 grams. I think it starts getting nonsense when people are putting in 10 grams of L-citrulline. I don't know how that's going to help you more with pumps. I don't think more is better. I think better is better. And to me, often it's more. 6 grams is just fine. Beta-alanine at 3.2, betaine anhydrous 2.5, L-tyrosine at 2 grams, taurine at 2 grams, arginine nitrate, NO3T, 2 grams, agmatine sulfate at 1 gram, coconut fruit water powder at 500 milligrams, hydration, electrolytes, etc. Alpha-GPC at 400 milligrams, 50% statinized choline, caffeine anhydrous at 260, L-theanine at 150, bitter orange at 100 milligrams, decaffeine malate at 64. So basically it's 300-ish milligrams of caffeine when all combined. Estrogen at 25 milligrams and huperzine A at 100 micrograms. Really nice label. I didn't really bother checking with the label whether it was going to be a good one or not. I found this and it was decently cheap in a store compared to online. I was like, fuck it, I'll pick it up. But looking at the actual label, I'm quite impressed, because when you're talking about these big celebrities, especially a guy like CBUM, who's essentially taken over, bodybuilding open with his classics, he could put in a fucking pack of semen in here and some bubble gum, and the fanboys will come and buy anything he sells. Don't get me wrong, I'm a fan as well. But you know how it is with a lot of naive teenagers, young adults, etc., who know nothing about the sport, nothing about bodybuilding or working out. They will buy whatever their favorite influencer is. And it's hard to find a bigger influencer than Chris Bumstead, because literally the guy's fucking cool, looks good, 4-time champion now. He's the fucking face of that whole genre. But he actually put together quite a damn good label. Now, what does this label to me represent? What's it designed for? When I look at this to me comes off as a bodybuilding pre-workout that you can use every single day. The caffeine is 200, almost 300 milligrams. That's not a lot. It's got L-theanine in there, which I'm not the biggest fan of, but it is what it is. Helps taper out the caffeine and any of the other stimulant effects. some smoothing in terms of nootropics can fuck up, the pre-workout as well. But this is a fucking bodybuilding pre-workout. What I mean by that is it's decent energy, it's decent nootropics with great pumps and not a big come down. Most people that are serious about the gym don't really want to be taking, Jack 3D, 100 milligrams of DMHA, 200 milligrams of the MHA. They want something more so that's great for pumps, good endurance ingredients in there, the beta, the betaine, etc., and for others. Nice, smooth, nootropic feel with decent energy. Small, medium type of energy. It's nothing crazy, this one. And I think he delivered it really well with this, Chris Bumstead. Is this my go-to pre-workout? No. I mean, I'm not a stim junkie type of character, but I do like sometimes my stims. But this is a great everyday pre-workout. I took it today. It's been, I think, 5 hours since I've taken it. And there was no come down, nothing negative. It just tapered off, hour and a half, get a little bit of a nootropic effect of, maybe 45 minutes after that. And then it's like you just never did anything. There is no heart racing. The energy is quite smooth and consistent. The nootropic element is quite noticeable in this one. It is not your Origerensis DMHA combination with alpha, etc., all those things where you get almost this high. Well, not almost, you kind of do. This is like a very just zoned in. You want to get your shit done, you feel good. What more can you really ask for when it comes to a pre-workout that's an everyday bodybuilding pre-workout? You're not looking to get, fucking stim junkie crazy fucking off your bonks type of bullshit. That's not going to happen. You're looking to get really good pumps, which even as somebody like, I'm quite high body fat, as you can fucking tell, like I'm probably 30% body fat, 28 to 30% body fat right now. But even me, as somebody who's quite high body fat, larger guy at the moment, I can take this and I notice a difference in a chest session with a little bit of arms, with this than without it. And that's kind of how I tested it this week is I've done 2 chest sessions, once at the start of a week, once at the end. And on the one that I did it was just, I used a fat burner, which has 0 pump ingredients. And I never noticed anything on there in terms of pumps, just my general, we're lifting the weights. And then when I use this, I feel fuller. I feel more pumped. I feel more like, the muscles are tight and everything like that. Would I recommend this pre-workout? Yeah, I really would. I would recommend this one to anyone, man. If you're a stim junkie, this is probably a good one to use when you're trying to not dial in the stims too high. Maybe you need a break, use this for a week, 2 weeks, 3, 4, a month, whatever you need to. Is this good for a person who just started? Maybe, maybe not. Maybe I'll just stick to a cup of coffee, like whatever you can find the cheapest. If you're in shape and you take things serious, I think this is perfect for that person. You already got your dialed in habits, your routine, etc. All this does is amplify it by a little bit with really good pumps, good taste, and availability at most stores now. So I think they did a really good job with this. I think it's much better in terms of the profile, because I remember the old profile with Raw, I wasn't the biggest fan of. I never picked it up because of that. This one, I looked at it and I'm like, fuck, okay, like now that I've properly read it for the first time, damn, that's solid. Yeah, I'm not going to give it a rating, but I'm going to give it I think you should buy this if you're looking for a decent bodybuilding pre-workout. Done and done. Peace.